You can take pictures, videos, ask questions. You can do it all, man. Yes,
You can give us your secret. Let's go find out the secret to Truth BBQ. So Mr. Freddie is nice enough to take us to the back and see the pits. I'm standing outside at Truth BBQ. I'm about to go inside, taste some of their delicious barbecue, and I want to take you along. So come on, let's go. And let's see who these people are right here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello? ¿Hablas español? ¿Hablas inglés? Hi, excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Can I record you real quick? So what brings you to Truth BBQ?
The barbecue.
What's your favorite?
I love the brisket, especially the burnt ends.
The burnt ends. What are your favorite sides?
The mac and cheese, but I do like the banana pudding.
All right. So I'm gonna do the two meat. I'm probably gonna do brisket and turkey. Over here, you get your sides. I'm gonna do tater tot casserole and mac and cheese. The tater tot casserole is delicious. Okay, so here's my tater tot casserole, mac and cheese, a little bit of corn pudding, turkey, brisket, cauliflower, pickled carrots, all that, and some pickled onions. I'm gonna go in for the turkey. I put a little bit of the sauce. Look how tender. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so we got two visitors all the way from Rockford, Illinois. This is their first time trying Truth BBQ. What did you think?
Really good, really tasty,
So
soft.
what did you get?
I got brisket, sausage, and ribs.
And then what did you get?
All right, well, I got the turkey, the ribs, and the brisket, but I don't think I'm gonna try anything right now because I'm a little hungover. If I can get this Dr. Pepper down, then I'll probably go after it. But it's not looking too good right now. We'll see what happens.
Time to try their brisket. Look at that. Tender. Mm. Just falls apart. So good. Hello again, ma'am. So I see that you're eating. Did you get what you wanted?
All in my belly.
So how was your brisket?
Oh, it was good. I tore it up. Yeah, a little bit left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are definitely devouring that brisket. So would you recommend people to come on out to Choose Barbecue? That's a big old hell yeah. That's what she's trying to say. All right, I'll let you finish eating. Okay, we're gonna head to the back, to the pits. We were told we can go back there.
It feel like we was giving them all the secrets. And they be like, no, there really ain't no secret. We really have an open door policy. We be wanting everybody to come in and see what's going on so you can see it, ask questions or whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of customers go to other restaurants and say they don't want to let them in the pits and they don't want to talk to them and stuff like that. Here we got an open door policy. You remember I told you on Saturdays we have beef ribs and we also roast the whole hog on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is the pit we use to roast the whole hog in, and this is the pit that we use when we're going traveling on the road or going to different barbecue competitions and stuff like that. This is the pit we use. This is our new rotisserie machine over here. We use this to do a lot of our brisket and a lot of our chicken. Here's the guy that really knows. So all the questions you have for him, here's the guy that has down.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Did y'all just finish eating?
Yes.
Okay, how was everything?
Oh, excellent.
Good?
Yes.
That's all I need to hear. Okay, so actually right now you're at a good point where we're not doing too much now. A good portion of our cooks have already been done, so honestly we just have ribs right now, and then we have one thing of briskets. A lot of the briskets have already come off. You can see a lot of these right here now. These are finished already. So part of the cook is letting them just rest. So after they're actually still cooking in the paper right now, but they're so hot right now that they're cooking, like the juices are still coming out. It's cooking to a lower degree right now, so this helps break down some of the fats that are already inside the brisket into the leaner part of the brisket. So the brisket is really from the middle section of the cow, so it's a lot more tougher. So that's why we have to use the amount of time it takes to do a brisket. The amount of time it takes to do a brisket is about 14 to 16 hours. So they have to trim it, like it doesn't come just like the shape that they come in. Usually they're kind of bigger. We trim all that off, the extra fat, and we'll melt the fat down, and then we create something called beef tallow. We'll use that. It's basically just smoky beef fat that we'll cover the briskets with to give it a little jump start. It'll help up. It creates a good convection, similar to like how you boil water. So you boil water, put the water in the pan. After a while, it'll start boiling. Same thing with this. So the tallow gives it that little point, like to help it cook off a little bit sooner, but it also starts to let the juices start coming out more. So you see how the coloring of the paper is? That's the natural juices that they come out with. Usually the paper is this color right here, but you can see that that's how the original paper comes out. But once it's already cooked and everything, the juices start coming out, and you can see it, the color change. So after they cool down to the right amount, I'm going to wrap these in cellophane, and then we'll be able to put them in the front. It usually comes down to about 140 degrees. We keep it between 140 and 150 degrees, so that if it's under 140 degrees, bacteria can start to build up. You'll get sick if you eat the briskets. But if they're too hot, you can't really serve them. You don't want to burn your mouth. So that little 10-degree area is what we're looking for when we start serving, or if we do anything else. But all the stuff that we're doing today is for tomorrow. So we start about 4 o'clock in the morning. Then about 5-ish, somebody else will come in. They'll start taking the briskets out of the walk-in freezer that we have, so they can acclimate to this heat that's already in here. There's a really lot of ambient heat, but you don't want to put cold briskets on a hot barbecue pit. It won't cook anything. You're basically wasting time putting super cold stuff, because they're not frozen, but they're really, really cold. Back to like where they're floppy-ish. That's when you can put them on. But they're already seasoned and ready to go now. If you're doing this at home, you don't have to do the amount of stuff that we do. But since we do commercial, we have to do a lot of little different things. So, because I want a consistent product when it comes to everything. So, because basically the briskets are basically muscles, and the muscles are basically on top of each other. One side, this side right here, will be like has the most fat on it, and this side will be having like really, really lean. It'll be kind of dry sometimes. The trick is to get all the fat that's right here to go all the way over here. So we do a lot of different little things. These are specifically called offset pits because it's indirect heat. So we cook strictly with smoke. So the fire is over there. Is in these big boxes over here. Yeah. I'll take it over there, but it's a little hot. So I'll show you this first. Since I'm off of everything, you can feel the heat that's already coming off of here. And this is and this one's not, like I said, this one's off. The fire is over there, but we'll load everything here. So underneath here, right here, there's no fire, nothing like that. It's all just smoke. So what we do is, in the very, very front, they're probably already dry now, but before we label set up for the guys, these little water pans right here, you want to have water on the, like in any kind of barbecue pit if you're smoking, using smoke as the cooking method, because smoke takes moisture away from whatever protein you're using. So let's just say if I'm putting turkey, sausage, whatever, instead of the smoke taking the moisture and having that turkey dry, it'll take from the water pans. And then we also put wood in front. So we'll put big blocking logs like these in front, and actually like it absorbs the moisture from inside the wood, so that these are easily combustible. So in the morning, when we're set up, we'll put 4 of those in each pit. We'll take all the ashes out of it, make sure the metal is cooled down. You can't really touch the metal itself right now because it'll burn you. In the morning time, they'll be cold, so we'll set them up in a specific way. That way the morning guy will come and he can just light the pits on fire. And then when the other guys come, they can already have stuff already have everything set up where they can just start loading stuff. So that's why it actually adjusts our schedule a little bit differently, so we can start doing this earlier. Before, we used to actually do this about 5 o'clock, so we'll be wrapping up stuff and then taking it off like about 7. But since the other guys are doing different things at different times now, it helps us out at like this time right now. One thing about barbecue is you have to maintain the temperature the exact same way for a long period of time. So if it looks like the temperature is going down, you have to go watch the fires. sometimes we got to build new fires, start from the very, very beginning and just work our way up. We do a thing called rotations. Now, this is strictly just for commercial. So if you're doing it at the house, you don't have to do this. But the way we load them is we'll load 4 briskets at a time all the way through. And so we're depending on how many we're doing that night. So if you're doing 100 or 120, we'll load up in rows of 4, and then we'll do rotation. So the first couple of hours, since the brisket's already seasoned, what we're trying to do is create the bark of the brisket, which is the seasoning just gets stuck on the briskets. So that takes time. For the first couple of hours, we'll just keep it at 225 temperature-wise, and then every hour we'll just boost it up about 25 degrees. So around the 4th hour of the cook, they'll start using aluminum foil, and what they'll do is they'll foil this end and this end because it's getting hit by so much more heat now at that time. But we still don't want the fats to break down too fast. That aluminum foil will help protect both the ends. If it's getting hit by too much heat, the leans will curl up, and if it's getting hit by too much heat on this side, the fat will render out too much where this part will be dry. So at the 4th hour, we'll do that. And then at the 5th hour, that's when we start doing what we call the rotation. So what we do is we'll take the first 4 that were loaded completely off the pit. We'll put them on a tray over here, and then we'll basically pair everything up. So the 2 that are on the door will move to the wall. The 2 that are on the wall, they'll move to the door. And then we'll move everything all the way down. And the stuff that we took off first, we'll move all the way to the front in the same order. So each pit has its own little hot spots. So moving them around inside the pit every hour, this to get hit by heat at different angles at different times. So it's basically cooking evenly throughout the whole brisket. So like I said, I want a consistent product. So if you order a brisket plate in the front, they're going to give you a slice of the moist and a slice of the lean. I want that to be indistinguishable. I want that to taste the same going through.
Yes, thank you very much. Very informative.
All right. That's pretty much it. I mean, we're pretty much done with everything. You can look right now and see how the ribs are taking off. He's taking off the ribs right now. Like I said, we wrap our pork bottles in little pork ribs. So they're done. They just a little bit, and then they'll be ready to go. But they're just
very
that's
hot.
just how we do. So. And then we'll use this pit specifically.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And they're ready to serve. So.
And that's how they do it at Truth BBQ. Like I say, the truth shall set you free. Ooh, we're leaving with some full bellies. So come on out to Truth BBQ. I'm going to put the address here on the screen. And come and taste for yourself.